I am John Bierman, and I had a problem and I solved it. I believe it's up to the individual.
Yeah.
When they're ready to quit, when they've had enough, when they've hit rock bottom, they can say, I'm ready to stop drinking.
Hello, we are here to talk about alcohol addiction today and how to overcome it. We are here with John. So thanks for having you.
Hey, thanks for having me.
So how did the alcohol experience begin with you?
Thanks for asking. So my alcohol experience probably started at an early age. To me, 18. That's when I joined the military, and I got married at an early age at 19. So I was trying to be a father, a husband,
Yeah.
and also a guy that was in a fraternity, like in college. So I was trying to have both the best worlds, have responsibility and also be a party guy.
Yeah.
So it started
That's
early.
a lot. Okay, so how do you know you were addicted to alcohol?
At first, like I said, it was just a casual thing to do with the boys, hang out at parties. And then as I noticed that I started scheduling it, like if I had to work from 7 to 4, I knew I could drink from 4:30 to 9 o'clock at night. I'd stop myself at 9 o'clock so I could get 8 hours and be sober enough to go to work at 7 the next day. So it was a game to me, kind of.
Yeah. Or how does alcohol affect your healthy life?
So right now, being healthy, I don't drink alcohol at all. I won't touch it. I'll never touch it. To me, it's just the worst poison
Good.
ever.
Yeah.
But I think if you're an individual who can drink alcohol just for fun, I don't think it has any health benefits whatsoever.
Yeah.
That's my answer.
Yeah, stay away from it.
Yeah.
So how has alcohol affected your career?
It's affected my relationships more than my career. My relationship, I've been divorced twice. I'm
Okay.
0-2. I always say marriage is the leading cause of divorce. It's a joke.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, with my addiction, my selfishness, all about me, it took away from relationships with my wife and my wives. It took relationships away from my daughter. Thank God, me and her have an amazing relationship now. But
Yeah.
through those years of my addiction, it wasn't good at all.
Pretty toxic.
Yes, very
Yeah.
toxic. Earlier, being to schedule my alcohol drinking, it never really affected with my job because I kind of didn't
Yeah.
allow it. I mean, there might have been times I would come in hungover, but I always had friends and coworkers to back me up.
It was difficult to finally quit alcohol? Or was it?
Okay, it wasn't difficult to stop drinking, but it's difficult when the triggers meaning it's a
Yeah.
90-degree day on June 7th and lawnmowers are running. Let's go drink a
Yeah.
beer. It's those, or it's a Saturday night and
Yeah.
we're all about to go
Those
out.
scenarios
The football
and
game's
peer
on.
pressure.
There's so
Yeah.
many avenues to drink. I mean, there's a liquor store on every corner.
Yeah,
You
that's
notice
right.
everything went up in inflation, but beer, you still can buy an 18-pack for $9.99.
Yeah.
It'll never change
No.
because it's
Yeah.
part of it. Yeah.
How do you feel now, especially with your talent as an artist in the world of comedy?
Thank you for asking that. If I didn't stop drinking, I would have never recognized that talent, or I never would have went out and used it or tried to see what was up.
Yeah.
Because alcohol was always put me in that bottomless pit of you're the worst, you're ugly, you're stupid, you're pathetic.
Yeah.
And that's who I thought I was, but now that I'm able to shine, smile,
Yeah.
be happy, and wake up every day excited,
Yeah.
sky's the limit, man.
It doesn't matter what other people.
Anybody, I don't care if it's alcohol, food, pornography, whatever addiction it is.
Yeah.
As as long as you tell yourself, I can do this, I'm done with it, and it affects everybody, man. Your selfishness affects everybody.
It does.
Yeah.
Were you scared to share your experience?
No. Nope. I'm not scared because I'm nobody, yo. I mean, I'm.
Yeah.
I am John Bierman, and I had a problem, and I solved it, and continue to solve it every day. And if I can reach out and say, hey, you look at me as just a knucklehead who can do whatever he wants.
Yeah.
So can you, man? Anybody can do it. Yeah. So no, I'll talk about it if anybody wants to listen.
Okay. So, like, how or like, are you involved in any community, and like, how is that helping? How has that changed?
Great question. So I am very involved with outside with the community. It's called Veterans for Life.
Okay.
It deals with first responders and veterans with PTSD, addiction, suicide, all that, combined, that we're an outlet for those individuals just to have someone to reach out to, a brother,
For sure.
a comrade, something like that. Also, I've done Socks with Love. They go to local laundromats within the city, and if someone needs to do a laundry, we give them $20 worth of quarters, and they have dog food for their dogs. They have books for their kids. They have hot dogs to provide, for snacks. And I think that's just great. I'm now part of Life Church. I get to use what I'm doing at Francis Tuttle Vocational in broadcasting and audio to utilize those talents at Life Church to work behind the board and, do stuff like that. And I never would have done that stuff as an alcoholic or a drinker or an addict. I've done some acting, I've done some comedy, I've done some improv. Whatever I see out there, I call them little carrots. If I see a carrot, I'm going to bite it. Those are just a few. I can think of more, but it's just if I see it, I'm going to do it.
So what advice would you give to the people watching this at home or wherever they may be?
What advice I would give to someone with an addiction? I would use the support that's out there. Realize that you do have support out there. You can't do it on your own. You think you can do it on your own because that's the selfishness in you. That's your ego. That's the devil saying, yeah, you can do it on your own. Keep doing it. But until you realize that enough is enough, you've hit rock bottom. You've tried every way. You've lied. You've manipulated. You've stealed. You've cheated. You've done everything you can, and it just doesn't work anymore. And you're tired of looking at yourself in the mirror and saying ugly things to yourself. When enough is enough, you'll realize that it's not worth it. It's a struggle. Every day is a struggle because I was doing it for over 20 years. So, that was part of my routine. Now that I'm sober, life is so amazing. You get to see everything. You get to realize that we're here for a reason, that everybody has a purpose, everybody has a soul, we're supposed to be kind to each other.
Yeah.
And that stuff, man, is it shouldn't even be here. I hate it. I hate alcohol. I don't use the word hate very often, but I hate alcohol.
That's amazing. That is only something the Lord can do. That is that's beautiful and very touching, man. Thank you for coming. It's good having you on.
Believe it.
Thank you for watching us, and tune in next time.